Before I start this Robslayer battle, a quick shout out and thank you to Florian Saluzio, latest person to join the membership as a clan member. Thank you, Florian, greatly appreciated. Hi, I'm Rob and this is Robslayer. Robslayer is a benefit from my membership page and it's a second tier perk. And basically what it is a Guild Wars style battle, you against me. You get to send me a team code or team and I fight it Guild Wars style. By Guild Wars style I mean like Clip Bomb here, this is the team he sent me to fight. I've literally only just put it in. But he can say which Guild Wars day I have to fight it on. So he can say yellow day and I have to pick all yellow troops and weapons. As well as that, there are further restrictions on me as well, which he can use to his benefit if the team is planned out really well. I can't use any boss troops, I can't use any mythic troops, I can't pick any troops which start empowered, I can't pick root trap from the beginning, so no entanglement at the start. And neither can I pick Snap Freeze, which is freezing a random enemy from the start. So all those restrictions, and you can also pick one troop as well, which I cannot use. And he chose Peyton, Periton, whatever it's called. Where is it? It's down here somewhere. Periton, that's the one he said I cannot use. Kind of surprised he didn't say I can't use a Charleston on Yellow Day, because this is my typical defense to something like this, is to fight fire with fire and try and out-cheese them. This is going to be cheese versus cheese. This is going to be like cheddar versus mozzarella maybe. So let's take a look at this. The Charleston is going to deal damage to an enemy, create 3 brown gems boosted by all construct allies. Then there are only 3 constructs here, so it's not going to loop as well as it possibly could do. But that is for a very good reason. Golem explodes a gem, eliminates magic plus +1 armor from all enemies. That is a significant amount of damage absolutely straight away. Boosted by brown gems destroyed. Also gains bonus brown mana from brown gem matches and has reduced damage from scars by 50%, which is really cool. Obsidian Libram explodes magic +1 gems, pretty much the whole board in this case, then summons a Obsidian Depths troop. So can be a pain having a summon, have to watch out for that. But the reason why Mercy is here is, okay, we're on Chad's team, we're 1 construct troop less of a full 4 out of 4 constructs, but it's really good reason. Starts battles with full mana and gives magic based life to the weakest ally, but transforms purple to yellow, which is going to charge up their Charleston straight away and cleanse all allies. So I can't start with Snap Freeze, but even if I did, then that cleanses off the enemies straight away and lets Charleston possibly get looping absolutely straight away. So super dangerous. So how are we going to fight this? What banner did he choose? He chose +2 brown, +1 yellow, -1 purple. In Geomancer class, Serendipity, start with a random status effect. Well read, don't think this one's made any difference. Anti-magic sphere, mana source, rock solid, stone mastery, yes, and fortitude. So yeah, pretty much what is expected from the talent trees. But how do we go against fighting this ourselves? Well, we're going to need freeze really, if we can. Either that or we're going to try and just cheese this team to death at the same time. So let's see what I've got set up in my yellow teams. I think I have got a yellow team set up for this kind of situation. I can't pick a lot of these ones because basically a lot of them use mythic troops and things like that, which I'm not allowed. So I might turn to the yellow cheese, which is 2 times a Charleston. Rope Dart, which eliminates all armor from an enemy, deals damage, pulls them to first position, and if you got it powered up, also has an extra turn, which is really cool. And the Star gives magic-based magic to a random ally, and there's a 7% chance for an extra turn for each yellow gem on the board. And grants a random status effect to a random ally when an ally casts a spell, which when we get looping with Charleston, we're going to get a lot of status effects from that. But I kind of want to freeze with this. I don't want to take the chance that their team is going to get going, because Mercy can be a real pain in this, as is that Obsidian Libram with that summon. So let's see if I can swap out one of my troops for something that's got freeze. Have to use yellow. Freeze. What have we got? Let's sort these by base rarity, because I can't use mythics. Oh, there's not a lot of choice at all. So I can't use Skadi anyway. Borealis would take too long to get going. I mean, you can go, you know, a different team with this and go Elementalist class and just rely on that chance of getting a 4-match and then freezing the enemy that way, as well as stunning, burning, and tangling them at the same time. Freya. No, freeze a random enemy, that's no good. That's not too bad. But again, slowish start. It's going to start with no mana unless I put on a Medal of Anu. Even then it's only a 20% start. So freeze a random enemy, no good. Snow Panther freezes an enemy, creates 6 blue gems boosted by frozen enemies. That's pretty good. Starts battles with 50% mana and is stealthy, so can't be targeted by Charles Donny. But I don't like that. Create blue gems. If that blue gems goes wrong, then their Mercy can collect them and that will charge up their Mercy, which will then cast and cleanse all their team, defeating the object of trying to freeze them in the first place. So yeah, right. I'm probably going to just stick with what I've got here, I think. But I am going to go plus, yep, Cobalt Banner, that is good. I'm going to go Geomancer as well. Just got to make sure I'm not using any of the things I'm not allowed. Oh, because I'm using Geomancer, I just thought if I change in any of these, it's going to change Clip Bomb Chads. So technically I have to use that, I have to leave that as it is. Otherwise I'll be changing his team, which is not the idea. Right, so that is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go cheese against cheese. Let's see what we can do. The idea of this is basically as well, if it's good for them at the start, then it's good for me at the start. But where this can go wrong is if they get this conversion and I can't actually stop it. Like there's ways to get a 4-match on either side of the board, for example. That is the chance we take. Battle 1, this is it. Best of 5, so first to 3. Didn't check my medals, but I think I've got 3 times Nisha on to boost up the power. Right, so... Oh, she's ready. Look at that. Is that changed? I mean, we've got that bluey thing there, but I don't remember that pulse thing coming out from it like that. Is that new? Making it very clear that they're ready to cast. Right, so we've got to look out for purple to yellow. Really important. If they get any purple to yellow matches, especially if it results in an extra turn, we are in trouble. If I get going first, we could be okay. Uh-oh. Didn't loop. Oof. That is the thing with this non-construct troop. It can actually go wrong. So we're not frozen on anybody. Let's take that first and party. Don't need to take that. Better off leaving them there. When you've got a troop like this which tries to create a load of the colour which is there, like brown, then you want to leave it there to give yourself a better chance of looping. Let's pick on Charles Donny first because she's the one we want to get rid of. Trying to think another way I could have gone about this. Oh, she's got a revenge. She's coming back into it, but oh, we had reflect. There's something about killing someone by reflect which always makes me laugh. I don't know. It just cracks me up. Star, this good tarot, granting a random status effect to a random ally when an ally casts a spell. Obviously, must have given one of my troops reflect. I didn't notice it, but yeah, Charles Donny cast and then took herself out. Oh dear, that always makes me chuckle. Right, but they've got the old summon back in, but the main threat is gone. And I think that is the only threat that is in this team, really. That's going to eliminate armour, of course, from our team. It does splash damage. But let's concentrate on getting our Charles Donny up again. I don't mind, oh no, I do mind giving them that skull hit because she's going to be wiped out. And we don't want to be wiped out. Right, Charles Donny, get your groove on. This can be a 4-match. Right, this may not work straight away here because there's not that many brown on the board. Even though she's creating a maximum amount of brown at first, I need to start picking on the hero because otherwise that summon is going to be a constant thorn in my side. Oh, I've got rope dart up. This is... Oh, I've already pressed it. Too late. Right, now let's go rope dart. Let's grab someone like Mercy. Do all that damage straight away, taking off all the armor in one go. Now let's keep on picking on their hero. This game feels like it's kind of in the bag now. So cheesy as heck. On Guild Wars Day, better to cheese someone to death with slightly less points than what you would do normally, because obviously it's not the quickest game in the world regarding turns. And the reason why I'm attacking the troop at the bottom as well is because if you randomly get skull hits like that, you can actually do damage to the bottom troop, and if you get those random skull hits at the top, that is going to take them out at the same time. Right, let's do that. It's going to effectively do extra damage. A couple of casts and it's 1-0. Alright, so that went my way. There are possibly other ways you could fight this team, but it could be extremely long-winded. The kind of troops that are available to me without picking mythics that are going to not be a really, really long, drawn-out game weren't coming to me immediately when I saw Clip Bomb Chad's team. I think it's Starflower. Starflower is really good, damage to all. As a summon, chance to change someone to a pixie. Right, so let's take a look. Purple to yellow. Well, that gets their Charleston up straight away. Potentially, if it turns into a mana surge. But no yellow and no brown for me, so not a great start. I'm not seeing any way of making this into a 4-match either. So I've got to try and mess up their yellow to purple, which I can't really do either. Well, I can. I could take something like that with my rope dart maybe. Bring that purple down. And it's given them a 4-match instead. Even worse. Didn't quite get charged though. So this is right on the edge already, this game. Don't want to take it that way, so we're going to give them a 4-match on yellow. It's the kind of thing you always have to be wary of in these kind of battles. It's important what you do, what you collect, but just as important not to set up the opposition at the same time. If I go for yellow, I'll get a chance to get my Charleston up. I'm still not there yet. So I'm going to click the yellow again. Actually, I'm going to take this brown. It's a 4-match on red. And we get first go at doing annoying stuff. So let's do this first. Let's grab Charleston face to the top. Give her a couple of punches in the chops to finish her off. And that is the kind of thing with these teams. It's like they're sort of all or nothing teams, if you like. If it gets going, it's going to be absolute pain to fight against, and you could lose really quickly. Let's get rid of them next. But if they lose their Charleston, like in this case, she's gone, then that kind of was the bread and butter of the team, unless you get really lucky with the summon. And let's see if we can get our... Just want a random match on rope dart, but it didn't happen. Too late now. It's 2-0. Because you can use double troops in your Guild Wars attack team, but you can't really use duplicate troops on your defense team, otherwise you're going to lose points. So 2-0. So we have a 4-match immediately, which we'll absolutely take. Right, we've got a chance of yellow, obviously, but there's a lot of purple with yellow. So looks like Clip Bomb's team may have a chance of getting this charged up. No matter which one I take, they're going to get a chance. In fact, I need to disrupt this one. This is a mana surge, so I absolutely need to take something like this. 1, 2, 3. But it still gives them a chance of getting a lot of purple from this, I think. Just looking around for other ones. Yeah. Uh-oh. They get first slaps. Oh, that's a thing as well with that troop, you see. If it casts that, it's not the best thing. It's done all that damage. It's done some damage, but it stops the loop, which gives us a chance to get going again. I could cast Charge Stony, I could get my rope dart up. Let's play it safe. Let's pick on them first. Let's grab their hero to the top, because I do not want any summons mucking around. Can use rope dart to just strip away the armor from someone, make it that much faster. Lots of damage. Still going to pick on their Charles Donny though. Although we've given ourselves a big advantage now by sticking her to the bottom, because when she creates brown, it's going to have to charge up all 3 brown troops first before she gets the brown herself to try and loop on. So yeah, this game's very much in control now. Interesting team from Clip Bomb. I think I could have been in a spot of bother if it had said that Charles Donny was the troop I couldn't use. That would have made it a very intriguing team to battle against, because I've had to think very differently from what I am now. So that's the summon chance gone. Let's bring that stone Murphy thing to the top and finish off the job. See, half the battle with Robslayer is not just picking a good team to fight against, it's actually thinking about my restrictions and how they affect what I'm going to fight against. This would have been a lot more tricky to fight against, I reckon, if Clipbomb said no chance at Charles Donny. And done! So 3-0 with a mozzarella versus cheddar team. Cheese versus cheese, but I won the battle of the Cheesemeisters. But yeah, enjoyed that. That could have gone either way. If their Mercy had a stronger start in some ways, that could have gone a different way, but 3-0 on that one. But thanks to Clipbomb Chad for that team. Look forward to their next one, mate. And yeah, I enjoyed that. But there it is. There's Robslayer for today, and I'll catch you again in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.